Whoa, 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 hold on a minute. This channel has intros and edits since when?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, it's been a little while since I've done some edits, but you know what? Without Goresh on this video, I'm gonna have to spice things up just a little bit because I'm all alone. I'm sad and alone and cold on Christmas Eve. I'm okay. Are you okay? I'm okay. Let's jump in. For this one, we've got Accelerated Battle, Universe 6, and Peppy Gals as the desired categories, which is weird because some of the units that you're gonna see don't exactly fit any of these. But we'll look at that in just a second. So for the support side, the extreme support, we'll start with this one. We've got Hit, obviously. Hit's gonna be the main draw here. You also got Hit Goku. And what's weird is that this unit is a red sparkly. But what's ironic is that this unit does not fit any of the three categories. Obviously not Peppy Gals, no Accelerated Battle, and no Universe 6. So it's very odd that this one is a red sparkly, but I'm throwing this in there. And for the rest of the lineup, I just basically brought in Universe 6 and any other units that are part of the Universe Survival Saga just to add a little bit more cohesion. Don't know if this is going to be the right combination, but this is the best I can do. Also, what's sad is that Global does not have the awakened version of this AGL Hit yet. We're getting this in a week, which is so sad because by the time Chain Battle ends, you actually get the awakening for this unit. So kind of stupid, but good luck to all of you who don't have any hits because this is going to be fun. But for the super side, Ultra Instinct Goku is the way to go. After that, other Gokus that are also Realm of Gods or Universe Survival Saga related, I would imagine. If I were to throw in some of the other red sparklies, like for example, the Ribrianne, she is an int unit, or not an int, she's a red sparkly. She fits Peppy Gals, sure, but she's the only one in the bunch, and I don't know if that would really fit. So to kind of solidify the rotation or the set of units, I just threw in the God Goku in there. He's the silver sparkly, so it should be fine. So that is the support line. Now for the scores, I am a little late to the party because I wanted to throw in some edits in here so that you guys don't have to see a full 20-minute raw version of this video. So forgive me, but we're looking at 130. Okay, so I was kind of noticing that the common combinations pretty much were Ultra Instinct and Hit, but sometimes people are throwing in different versions of it. So I was seeing a lot of LR AGL UI. Yeah, so LR AGL UI was the initial slew of the high scores, but now it's looking like Tech Hit is the go-to for the main attacker. Let's check the higher scores. Let me refresh one more time, and let's look at the higher scores here. So my boy Chilla, Tech Hit is his main attacker, and then for the connector, he's got STR UI and the Int Hit as the extreme attacker or connector. So that's 131. Let's check out what is it? Nagolene. We got Int UI as the attacker, which is interesting, and Int Hito as the connector, I should say. So it's gonna be a little touch and go, but hopefully we can get some good runs here. So this was my original setup before I started the video. Even though his attack stat is higher than the Tech Hit does have two categories. It's kind of like the Chain Battle where we had STR Topo. Anyway, this is my setup. I'm actually just gonna go with this and let's just see how it ends up. So we've got LR AGL UI, we've got Int Hito as the extreme side, and let's see what we can put together here. Hopefully we can get enough UIs to do this, because I feel like that's the better version of this, but let's see. I think I'm going to go with the Gokus on this one, so I'm going to go double UI and Blue Kaioken, Burger King, for the win. Hello. Alright, let's see what we get for this first attempt ever. After this one, I think I'm going to try the Hit instead. Once again, support units in high demand. If you did have the STR support Hit, that would make your team, your support line a lot better. Ooh. Your support line a lot better. 122 million for the first attack, not too bad. That's pretty good. I don't know if that puts me in the top 1% though, because I saw quite a few of the 130s and the high 120. Well, maybe. Let's actually take a look and see what we got here. And actually, I forgot to point out the score. Okay, no, I am in the top 1%. Let me do one more check and see if there's anything different here. Pokemon Go, what do you got for me? We've got Tech Hit, Int UI, and Tech... Wait, what? You could run the attacker and the connector? Oh, he might just have two of them? Okay, so let's run that back. Now I'm going to try doing it with the hits. So we've got 65. So this is essentially what we were getting on the previous one. I think we had like 68 on the top. We had a total of 2, and then I think we had 30. Actually, this is almost exactly the same. In fact, 67, this is 98. This is identical. This is 1 point off of my last score. So this is 98 right here. And then for the extreme side, 39 plus 28. So that is 57? 67. Actually, I do want to get that STR hit in there because I feel like he's going to be a lot better. Having another TUR hit is going to help for the extreme side. 69, 99. This is a higher score. So, you know what? All right, we'll go with these two. We'll go with these two. Let's see how this goes. So this is round 2. And hopefully, with the int, or with the tech SSR hit, hopefully we can get a nice score. I don't know if we are, though, because our attacker is significantly less powerful. But we're going to go for the hits. So let's see if we can get a higher score with this. Or at least equivalent. Let's do that. Double TUR SSR, let's go. Pretty solid setup. Alright, let's go. Let's see what we get. It's time to finish the job. Ew. That's a... Okay, so I guess Ultra Instinct is better. That's weird. I am going to do a couple more runs, though, because I do want to really check at their best which one is the better option. So I just thought of an actually really clever way to give us one more essentially refreshed run before we burn a stone, and that is to switch the connector and the attacker. So instead of having my tech hit as the attacker, I'm going to have him be the connector. I'm going to put the LRAGL UI, who has a higher attack value, as the attacking unit. The only problem is that we are missing one significant category. So with that, though, we have a pretty nice setup here with the int UI being our main connector, 67 plus 31, so that gives us a 98. For the extreme side, we got 37 plus 2, 39 plus 30, so that's 69. This is our last significant run before we're going to have to refresh with stones, so I'll just skip ahead after that. But let's see how we do on this one. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got. So let's do that again. Run it back. Double hit plus int. And let's see what we get here. If this one doesn't give us anything good, then to me, that tells me that the tech hit has to be the connector or the attacker, and you have to use Goku's for the actual combo units. $106. Yeah, so I'm not fancying the hits so much. I think it's got to be UI. We're actually going to try this now with a full free-to-play connector setup. So we got the free-to-play physical UI TUR, who is the next best option after your LRs and the int UI. You got to go with the physical TUR, and then for the AGL hit, this is the free-to-play World Tournament Reward unit, so this is also free-to-play. So that's our free-to-play setup. We're reverting back to the tech hit as the main attacker. Let's try this one. This one actually could show some promise in terms of some numbers. So this is obviously not going to be giving us top 1%, but I still want to do this because I want some of you guys to see, because, you know, some of you might just not be able to do this at the highest capacity that other people expect. So for those of you who only have free-to-plays or some of the lesser units, you still should be able to place fairly well, and I want to do these runs for you guys. So let's go back in, go for the ints and the physical. It was between the physical UI, Omen, or the STR UI complete. So I figured I'd just go with full triple Omen here. Let's see what kind of score this gives us. 122, establishing a 1%. So assuming that, I would say this one, if it's like above 100, I would say maybe top 5%? 93, okay. 93. I don't know if that's actually a breakdown of what score gets you where. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say. I'm assuming 93 something is probably going to be around the 4 to 5 or maybe 6 to 10%. I could be wrong. I've never really been able to assess how the rest of the spread is, but that's it for the good runs. Now we're going to just do a quick junky run and then reset and come back. All right, so let's go with this one. I don't want to use the hits. I want to get triple UI. Alright, oh man. Triple UI on the left. Okay, let's see what this gives us. What? The extreme side being set up exactly the way that we want it. I was looking through the numbers between the 3 UIs, and I'm actually noticing that the LR UI gives us the lowest total out of the 3. So I'm actually going to go with either STR or int. I think for this first one, I'm going to go with int because int, I think, gives us the highest number. 67, 98. Actually, this ties. We got 98 on both. So I'm actually going to go with the STR one. So let's try this again really quickly. And then I'm going to do this once more with the int UI. And let's see how this goes. Just run it again. Same UI setup. Let's go. Ugh. All right, a little bit better. Now we're going to try the int one instead. All the conditions are exactly the same. The only variable that could possibly come up would be the triple combo that we get right here. Let's see if it ends up being the same. Oh boy, this is the worst one. Okay, well, probably going to be the lowest score. And let's see what we get. This is probably going to be more like 117 or 116. 118. All right. I think STR UI is probably going to be... STR or AGL is probably going to be your best bet. Let's check the scores once again, see if anything's changed. We appear to be capping off around the 130 range, so if you're able to get around the 120 range, you will probably secure your 1% for the rest of the way. But if you're able to get into the 130, you're definitely not going to be taken off anytime soon. So that is it for Chain Battle. Sans Goresh, apologies. Goresh will be back next time, barring another Legends banner. But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what was your score? How did you do on the event? And let me know if you think Chain Battle is better or worse than World Tournament, because the answer is Chain Battle. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you ladies know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Chain Battle responsibly.